Saturday and Sunday. This is a Song Gong program, a very crucial part to developing internal system. As I said earlier in the program, relaxation as it pertains to IST, which is active releasing internally, is not easy to do. It's actually very elusive because of the way we live in, especially in a Western society or any type of modern society. From a very early age, we're not taught correct posture, how alignment plays a role in energy flow. We're not taught the meaning of relaxation. To tell somebody to just relax is not enough. There's not enough information to allow an individual to understand the fabric, the layers of relaxation. And then as a result, some people relax by watching TV. Some people relax by, maybe doing other types of destructive behavior to find some form of relaxation. And although it may be temporary in relief, and it's just that, it's temporarily. And then before you know it, you're not able to deal with this type of energy that consumes you. And from that, it'll just continue to grow. You go into a cycle of this energy becoming stuck, not just in your body, but also in your mind. So because I know how fragile relaxation and song could be, this program that I have learned and continue to practice, and now I'm sharing with you all, becomes more and more valuable. Yeah. There's not a day that I don't do Song Gong, because there's not a day that, just like you, just like me, we have to deal with the people in the outside world. And not everybody is in tune with how you want to do things. So as a result, there's this energy that comes at you every day, from work to driving to being with family and friends. Energy comes in all different formats. And if you don't have the tools on how to deal with those type of energies, then it gets stuck. And how you deal with it may not be the best manner. So Song Gong plays a good role in helping to what Sifu Chen calls 调整. He talks about that when I'm with him quite a bit. And 调整 means adjustment. Learning how to make body adjustment, learning how to make mind adjustment. In Song Gong program, before it makes body adjustment, it's going to make mind adjustment. Because in the Song Gong development instructions, it's always telling you to teach your mind to remind yourself you need proper posture, okay? And the posture is not rigid. It's a type of releasing, so that you're not like a stick, you're like a bamboo, right? Chinese like to use the word bamboo because it's bendable, it's flexible. It doesn't have to break, but it can make an adjustment. And whenever a bamboo makes adjustment, the stick doesn't break. What does it do? It becomes rounded. That's what you want in song. If you get a regular stick and you try to bend it, it's going to break. And when it breaks, what happens to the energy? It explodes inside yourself. It doesn't get released through the both ends. With a bamboo type of song, now you have elongation. It has two ends and it expands. So that's what song will do. It will teach you proper posture alignment. And when you have that, now you have this type of aliveness that can go up. So that's why they talk about 时令顶静, which talks about the crown energy is able to go up and you're able to go down. Just like a bamboo that's able to be flexible and bending at all times without snapping. And as a result, that will manifest itself over time, providing that you develop the foundation of song. When do I do song? I do it all the time. Of course, there's training in song in doing the program, and there's training in song because you realize what I talked about in this past week, that your everyday standing position, how you go about your business every day, should be an IST standing stance, meaning that you're never always straight and rigid or poor posture. You're standing like a bamboo, flexible, movable. And when something comes at you, you become like a circle. You let it go in another direction so it doesn't get stuck in your body. And once you cultivate song, what you're going to feel, that tension that used to get stuck in your body, creating pain. A lot of people have it in their shoulders. People have it in their neck. Another common area is by the waist and the hip area, tension gets stuck. With proper posture in conjunction with this active releasing, what happens to those tension, those stagnation in your body? It learns to release. It learns to release. So from how you sit, from how you stand, how you walk, song gets involved. So as a result, your mind learns to say, hey, no more free ride. No more in my body, in my mind. Flesh it out. Remember we talked about why I do song? I'm constantly cleaning my inside. Everything that is not good, because we live in society has a lot of different things that are not good. It learns to release. It learns to release. And the practice of solo training, from meditation walking to stillness training to the Tai Chi form, we're constantly doing that, developing song to release it. And we verify it in two-person drill. You learn to release when energy comes to you. See, we practice push hands, also, two-person verification drill, not for competition. We're giving each other feedback. If I push hands with Sal, he's saying, Wayne, you're coming on too strong. I can feel your tension. Can you slow down a little bit? Can you listen to my energy? I'm giving you 10%. Why are you coming back to me at 20%? That's too much, Wayne. Calm it down. Listen to me. Stick with me. So we say in two-person verification drill, stick, adhere, join, and follow. You go one way, I'm with you. I'm together with you. I don't go against your energy. That's what song will teach. It's not easy because, throughout our whole lives, we don't think about in this light. So we have a lot of unlearning. So when teachers, meet new students, they rather have students that haven't done any martial art before or haven't done any type of push hand before. Why? Because they don't have a lot of bad habits already, right? They rather work with new students. Of course, they work with everybody, but the thinking is, if I just work with somebody with no background in martial arts or two-person drills, then you plant a seed of what you want to do, how you want to do it in that proper instruction. But I push hands with people all the time that have 30, 40 years of experience. Wow, they must know a lot. But because their energy is already so aggressive, they don't know how to have song in real time, then it's hard for them to let go. Yeah. But because with a proper environment and a proper community like this, then we learn to develop it. Because we can let go of our guard. We don't need to feel like we have to protect ourselves no more. Part of Song Gong training is learning to surrender. Surrender what? Surrender to win. Surrender your ego. Surrender that I have to be number one. Once you do that, now you're ready to receive. And that's the yin training. So Song Gong training is developing your yin side. That's the side that's soft and supple. The yang part is, we have that already just from every day, what we see and do already, but we don't need to go in that direction. If you have yin, you'll cultivate what to do with yang. But if you only have yang, you won't know what to do with yin. Now you become lopsided. Your body is too heavy or rigid on one side. But we need to cultivate that circle to be balanced, to be even. So when you have yang, there's a seed of yin already planted there. When you have yin, there's a seed of yang that's planted there. Therefore, the circle is not just completely white. There's a seed of black in there. And in the circle of white, in yin, there's a seed of black in there. So that's how it plays out. You want that balance. And how do you get it? Song Gong training. Right? You don't need to be aggressive. But when it's time to release, you know how to release. That's why they have Fa Jing. Fa Jing means issuing energy. We Fa Jing all the time in class, but we do it gentle. We do it slow. So when I move you from your center, like 4 ounces moving 1,000 pounds, that's what it feels like. It feels like you're off balance already. That's because of song. And once you understand that and you start to develop it, then more and more you'll go in that direction. And like anything else, once you have the self-realization, then you learn to be your own teacher, right? Although I learned from Sifu Chen and of course other people along the way, I'm really my own teacher now because I know the seeds that they planted in me. I still go back if I need to see what's other development. But once you understand it, you're really your own teacher because you police yourself. You start to manage your own way of doing it because you really feel it. And once you do that, then it's a whole nother development. And you know that there's always time to do it. See, the thing is, once you don't understand it, oh, I'm busy today. Oh, I'll do it next week. Oh, I'll do it when I get to it. And that's okay too. But then once you develop the guidance and the feeling of what it is, you do it every day. You do it every day because you know what it's providing for you already, right? You know what it's doing. And the investment doesn't have to be so overwhelming where you need a 2-3 hour session. No, you could do it in 15 minutes, right? The Song Gong, the 5, each one 2 minutes, well, less than 15 minutes. But do it regularly, do it consistently. And when you do it, always be 静下来. Remember what 静下来 is, Roger?
I interpret it as empty mind.
Empty mind, and also along with that definition, in the present moment. Very important to remember that. When you have 静下来, you're in the present moment. You're not concerned about what happened there already or what's going to happen. In the present moment, you have song. In the present moment, you feel the release and you start to make it internal. in the present moment, you don't worry about 10,000 fans yelling at you because you're in the present moment. That's what it will develop. And that will refine itself more and more and more because there's no limit to that. Okay? So that's on song, why we do it, how to do it, and how to develop it over a course of time, and what tremendous benefits you'll get with the development of song. Uh, you know, we only do it Saturday and Sunday, but what about Monday to Friday? Do it every day because you deserve the feeling of what song could represent. And, you know, song is not just this Chinese word. It's what it really means is just relaxation, but you learn how to relax now. You have tools on how to break it down, how to develop it. So that plays a huge role. Okay, so that's on song today, and we'll talk about it from time to time as you guys make progress. I do have a